This is Barry here with you this afternoon at St. Ives Camp. Welcome along to you. In this video, we'd like to talk about relationships. A little while back, I brought you a video about relationships and lying and so forth. And I'd like to take you back to some of the topics I talked about on the show. And when you have a relationship with someone, it's very important that you don't let it slide. And be honest with you, the person who you are with. And here's my special guest to give her view on this.
Hi, I'm Jess. Thanks for having me on the show, Barry. Saying some important things about relationships and how you relate to other people. It's important to be honest with others and to be kind to others.
And also treat them with the respect they need. Because if you treat someone with respect, they'll respect you for a long time. But don't push the wrong buttons, because the relationships can go, and then they could end up going, exploding all over the place. So, a relationship, sometimes it doesn't work out, okay? Because you've got to remember, in a relationship, you can't always agree with everything. And I'm sure my special guest would agree on this.
Yep.
Also, I brought you a video on arguing and what it can do, but I will get to arguments shortly. Relationships can be ruined by people arguing for no reason and not compromising. It can really hurt the person. And by what you're saying and doing can have a real effect on them too. So please be careful and think before you speak. Here's my offsider.
Said some good things, Barry, especially about thinking before you speak. I think that's an important thing to do. You don't need to say everything that you think, because it's not always helpful or nice to other people.
Because other people may have other opinions to the original opinion that you have. Here's my offsider.
You're not going to have the same opinion as everybody, and that's okay. But I guess the important thing is to respect each other, respect each other's opinions.
And another thing we'd like to talk about is telling lies and being rebellious when you have a relationship. If you tell lies to someone and you hurt their feelings, then you really let them down. Because being deceived, being a lying person and refusing to compromise, well, all we can say to that is that it's wrong and it's off-putting and it can make the person cry, because if you say that you've done something when really you haven't, then you are telling absolute lies, and no one will put up with that. Here's my offside.
Yeah, well said, Ari. I think it's important to tell the truth in relationships so you don't hurt people's feelings.
Because no matter how old you are or what country you're from, please, if you tell the truth to someone and they'll tell the truth back. Here's my offside.
Yeah, I think that's right. I think like if you lie to someone else, they're often going to lie back. But if you tell the truth, they should tell the truth back.
And it does, and like I've said in previous videos, respect is the key. Here's my offside.
Yep, I think respect is key in all relationships and should be mutual between both people.
So right now we're going to talk about arguments. Now, what is argument? What are arguments? Well, we spoke about this, or I spoke to you viewers about this a little while back. Well, arguments are when we raise our voices and suddenly get angry, and we suddenly talk over someone. Here's my offside.
Yeah, that's a good definition, Barry. It's not very nice to have arguments with people, so we should try and avoid it. I guess maybe discussing issues instead of getting angry with each other.
So what would you do, Jess, if you had an argument with someone?
What would I do?
Yeah, what would be your approach?
Probably to bring up the issue in a nice way and keeping calm instead of getting angry. Making sure I think before I speak and trying not to hurt the other person's feelings.
Because unfortunately, in this world, sadly viewers, some people don't think before they speak or think before they act. Here's my offside.
Yeah, it's really sad to see that happen, but I guess lots of people are like that, where they don't think before they speak. They just end up hurting themselves and the people around them.
And like I've said here today on this show, compromising and agreeing to what the person has said because they might have a different opinion to what you have in the first place. And don't try and talk over someone if you've had an argument, because that can really make the situation worse, and it can go and you end up going all over the place. So to avoid an argument, please. I know I have said this a number of times on the show, but for your sake, and my sake, and for Jess's sake, you don't mind me using your name.
That's right.
So for my sake, your sake, and Jess's sake, why waste time arguing? Take the person out and say, look, I don't like what's been happening. I don't like what you've been saying. You've really upset me. I would like you to apologize. And that's the only way you're going to get the issue resolved. So would you take someone out and say, look, I don't like what you've done, said or done.
Yeah, I think that's a great way to resolve the problem rather than just either keeping it to yourself and being angry about it, or blowing up in anger to the other person or to someone else.
And
Maybe.
then the situation, like I've just said, it just goes, "Ew,"
Yeah.
and then you
Worse.
feel real bad afterwards. So, in ending our show today, we're going to give you a demo on how an argument would be resolved.
Okay.
Okay. Jess, can I have a word with you, please?
Oh, sure, Barry.
Look, I'm really sorry that I argued with you before.
That's okay. Thank you for apologizing for it. It did hurt my feelings, but I appreciate that you have said sorry, and I forgive you.
I should not have raised my voice to you when you were trying to help me. And that was so inappropriate of me to do that.
That's okay, Barry. Thank you for apologizing.
But this is not a real argument. This is a scenario. Now, Jesse's going to apologize to me.
All right. Barry, could I speak to you for a second?
Yeah, sure.
Look, I'm really sorry about the other day and how I wasn't listening to you and how I, kind of ignored your wishes and disrespected you.
Apology accepted.
Oh, thank you, Barry.
So again, this is just an example about how an argument is resolved. Now, here's another pretend one.
No one. Yeah.
Before we get into that, I'd like you viewers to watch this video today and see what you think. Just what the heck did you think you were doing ignoring my instructions like that?
Oh, I'm sorry, Barry. I guess I was just doing what I wanted to do instead of listening to you and respecting you.
Well, you are here to work with me today. It's not about you.
That's true. I'm sorry I didn't see that before.
If I ask you to do something, please don't disobey the order. I don't appreciate it.
Yep, I'm so sorry, Barry. I'll make sure to listen to you and respect your wishes in the future.
Oops. And now it is